Hershey Library friends, it's Miss Rita, and I am here to help you make some fabulous Valentine stationery. Or, you can use this technique for stationery whenever you feel like sharing a note with someone. Your pack, friends, in your pack today you have gummy bears, a Valentine pencil, printed colored stickers, printed black and white stickers for you to color, a fun Valentine riddle, and 2 pieces of patterned paper. One piece is double-sided, means it has a pattern on both sides. One is single-sided. It's got a decoration on one side and the other side is blank. And these are what we're going to use to make our envelopes, to put our notes and presents in. Things you may want from home would include your favorite markers or pens, a pair of scissors, and stamp pads and stamps if you have them. To get our stickers going. You're going to use your bag of gummy bears, and you'll need 5 or 6 gummy bears out of here. And then I will meet you over at my stove. To make your sticker glue, you're going to need your gummy bears, a tablespoon, some water, and a pot on your stove. Go ahead and put your gummy bears in the pot with about 2 tablespoons of tap water. Then you're going to go ahead and turn your burner on sort of a medium-low heat. And then just go ahead and stir your gummy bears around. You want them to melt. They're going to melt kind of slowly. You can do this in the microwave. If you wanted to do that, I'd say do it in about 10-second intervals. But keep in mind that your sugar will come to a boil, which makes a much grainier sticker glue. I highly recommend the stove method. Be sure that you have a grown-up's permission and, if necessary, a grown-up's help so that you can follow all of the safety measures you need when using the stove and heat. It's starting to smell kind of yummy in here, a little bit fruity. What are some of the things that you notice about your gummy bears as they're melting? Mine are getting very, very shiny. And they're getting smaller. Now mine are really starting to melt, and I'm starting to get little swirls of color as I'm stirring them around. When your gummy bears have completely melted, you'll notice that there's no more streaks, and you're just left with a warm, viscous solution. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat. Remember to turn off my burner. Hot anywhere that's not on the hot stove. Make sure you use a trivet or a hot pad to protect your surfaces. And now you're ready to make some stickers. I'm using a pastry brush because it's designed to be used with food and designed to be washed. You could go ahead and use a paintbrush if you'd rather. Just be sure that you clean it well. All you're going to do is spread your glue on the back of those pictures we made earlier. You don't need a lot. And of course, now the hard part is you have to wait for it to dry. While your stickers are drying, we're going to go ahead and make our envelopes. So this is a really simple process to make an envelope, and we're going to start with the double-sided paper first. So I want you to lay that paper in front of you. And we're going to do what some people might call a hamburger fold. You're going to fold the short end to the short end, just like this. And you're going to open it back up. And then you're going to take the top corner and you're going to fold it down to that edge that you just made a fold line on, just like that. And then the bottom, you're going to take the opposite corner and do the same thing. Okay. Sort of a rectangular shape. You'll notice you've got the two triangles, and then you've got a rectangle here and a rectangle here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this rectangle over just so it meets that triangle. And you'll notice you will have a little spot where you have folded over on the other side. And then we're going to do it the same thing on this one. We're going to take this edge and have it meet this edge here. Just like that. Okay, so now our rhombus or quadrilateral is a little bit smaller. Now our last step is going to be to fold these corner pieces down to the middle or up to the middle. Just like this. This piece tucks in here and this piece tucks in here. So you've made some little corners here to tuck those in. And once you've gotten it folded, it's a lot easier. Now this one, because it's colored on the inside, is not going to be really great for writing a note, but you can certainly put things inside. Stickers or designs or whatever you want to share with your friend. Okay, now comes the fun part. These are some of the stickers I drew earlier. And I've already put the glue on the back and it's dried. So this one I made to look like a little stamp. And just like a real stamp, I'm going to lick it and stick it right on the outside of my letter. Now this isn't a real stamp. The post office would not deliver it with my handmade stamp. I would, if I was going to send one of these to a friend or family member that lived away and I needed to use the post office, I would probably not use this as my mailing envelope. I would put this special envelope inside another envelope. But this is great for slipping under someone's door at home or sticking on someone's porch for a special secret Valentine delivery. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use our one-sided paper. So it's white on one side and colored on the other to do our second note, our piece of stationery. So you're going to flip your paper over so you're looking at the white side. And again, we're going to make that hamburger fold, our short end to short end. Nice sharp crease. Then we're going to open it up and we're going to take this top corner and fold it down to that fold where we just were in the middle. And then we're going to take this corner and fold it up. Okay, so now we have 1, 2 triangles and 1, 2 rectangles. We're going to take our rectangle and fold it in half, essentially, just so it meets the edge of our triangle. And then on the bottom, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold that rectangle in half so that it meets that edge. My folding was not great here. I'm going to just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Okay. So we look like this. And then you remember that you take this corner and fold it up so it slips right into that flap. Like that. And this side folds into the flap over here. Okay. Now the cool thing about this one is that you have this wonderful area here to write a note. One of my favorite ways would be is to write a word with a highlighter and then with my other pen write that same word again in my pen. It makes kind of a nice shadow effect. So I'm going to write Be Mine, Valentine. All right, so there I've written my note inside, and I'm going to just fold it all right back up. Just like that. Here's another stamp that I made, a little heart. And I can lick it and stick it back here. Put a little seal on my envelope. And of course, don't forget to write the person's name here on the front. This is my envelope that I made that's made out of the two-sided paper. I'm going to use this to put my Valentine riddle and a couple of stickers that I made inside. And then I'm just going to fold it back up. And I'm going to lick and stick another sticker that I made to seal it up. And of course, I'm going to remember to write my friend's name on the front. Thanks for joining me today for our Craft and Carry Valentine edition. I hope you had fun making envelopes and stickers to share with friends and family. And of course, you don't have to wait for Valentine's Day to share notes with the special people in your life. You can do that anytime. And I will see you soon with more great craft and carries. Bye. I wanted to share with you one of those special envelopes that I made just out of plain white paper. And I stuck some little heart stickers inside of it. But of course, you don't need to have special paper. Just a piece of white paper will work perfectly well. And then of course you could draw pictures on the outside of this. So again, this can be done anytime that you want to share a special note with someone.